Alright, so this will probably just be second channel content, but I wanted to go through... I wanted to revisit the 3 trailers, watch them in the classic 0.25x speed, and go over smaller things that maybe we haven't noticed at first, or that aren't as talked about, and, yeah. So, I really don't think we're gonna have too much from this first one. The main thing I mentioned was the bow in the background. How a lot of people, like, no one really noticed it, which is kind of interesting. Like, is what they do a little thing here when they do their style, where every time you pick a style, like one thing you change, they move the camera angle or change something. And I think it's really creative and smart compared to the generic character select. Like, I'm of the opinion that this will be the opening of the game right here. You will start with this. So, you know, it starts off with their hairstyle here. So they get to pick between, you know, the main ones that they want. And then after that, you pick eye color. And so they go. And they get ready to move over their eyes. And then it's... Or sorry, no. They do skin tone first. So they move the mask to do skin tone. And then, when they do eyes, they remove the glasses. I think that's creative. Another small thing. A lot of people pointed out the eyebrows customization on the New Year's thing, but this is a different eyebrow as well compared to the normal one. So eyebrow customization was a thing this early, and not as many people talked about it. Yeah, I think the tutorial will be different from this. I just think this will be the select screen, and then you'll go and you'll get on the train. Like, I think this will be very similar to the trailer. This is the opening to the game. That's my theory here. Because I think this is a very dynamic, like, character opening screen. And then again, when it goes to hair, they flip off the hood. And then you could change around their hair. The other thing I've looked at here is I do not see any Octoling hairstyles at all here. Now, it's possible there could be more. But right now, there really isn't, which means it looks like the new Agent 3 would still have to be an Inkling. At least from what we know. There could be more, and it could be on the right, but it is interesting how they only show Inkling hairstyles here. So I think there's a possibility where it still has to be an Inkling. First selection of Octolings? No. None of these are Octos. These are all Inkling hairstyles. Very start. Ah, yeah, true. Okay. Never mind then, yeah. Wait. Wait a second. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh. So these are the new defaults then. Interesting. Because none of these are the default hairstyles. Okay. Well, I guess smaller detail I didn't even catch at first, but these are the new default hairstyles, it seems, for each one. They're not specifically labeled anymore, but everyone knows that. But yeah, that is interesting. So, we know that the default Octo styles are still in the game, but they're not the default style anymore, and I think that goes for most of the hairstyles. And I'll get to some of the ones that you can see later in the plaza. But here is a bunch of Inkling ones. And what's interesting is, before you could select between 2 different types of Inklings, but there's hairstyles that would have been assigned to both genders here. So I'm kind of curious, like, what determines if they're locked behind each one? Or are these just regardless of the one you picked? Like, regardless of if you pick left or right on the Inkling style, you would still be able to get all these hairstyles, right? Because they have both the default Inkling girl from Splatoon 1 and default Inkling boy from Splatoon 1 here. So, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess it's more of a body shape thing, but we can't really tell because they don't show off the others. So I wonder, like, what's the difference between the one on the left here and the one on the right for body? Like, I guess it is just a body shape thing. Removing gender. Yeah, I know they're removing, like, we know that, but it's like, I guess that's how they chose it. Also, legs. Look at this. This is so much better already, dude. I'll go on record, the current pants styles we have suck. And I wish they showed more. They only showed, I think these are the default shorts. Her shirt is just a little bit long. But I'm pretty sure these are the same default shorts as the second game. They look a little shorter, but I think it's just a shirt. But it's a bit hard to tell. But there's like one shorter shorts, there's pants without the stripe. There should be the shorts without the stripe, though I don't see them, and there seems like there's some new stuff. Or maybe, these are definitely pants, so. And then, probably, like, maybe a dress, I'm not sure. So. However, though, not to burst people's bubbles here, this one you can clearly see there are more hairstyles to the right. Here, it does not seem like there are any more pants. So at least for the time being, there's not really that many new leggings. It's just you can use whatever pants you want regardless of the style you pick. So. Not a lot new. And then they revealed the bow here. Also, yeah, standing up to show off the leggings. Like, I love that dynamic change when you pick gear. Like, when you're about to select the customization part you want, it centers in on that option. That's a really cool thing rather than just the default, I am standing in the void and you can zoom in on me. Like, it feels much better. And then same for little buddy when it transitions, he does his little jump. It's very, very nice. So this looks like all the Salmonid styles, but maybe it'll change. And then we got the all good, cool. So yeah, looks like a pretty interesting opening. So I'm of the theory that I think this will be the opening to the game. I think that's how it's gonna start. And then it'll go into your tutorial. Because I think this looks way cooler and way different from other Splatoon games. So I don't think they'll get rid of this. Especially with how much they've shown off. We can see more of the new ink tank, which, again, straight up upgrade. I like the shoes. I like the outfit in general. I'm also curious if, are we gonna see this outfit more? Because I don't think we see this outside of this trailer, like that specific shoes and hat and the glasses and mask thing they have. Like, is this just another outfit they can wear, or how does this work? Because the hero mode's shown off two different hero mode outfits, but one of them is like a cut-up shirt, and the other one is closer to the normal hero gear. So, like, why is there a third one? My guess would be that maybe this character starts out traveling to the Flatlands, and this is the gear they have, but it would make more sense that the torn-up one is the one they have, right? So, I'm not quite sure how they're gonna do it. What's a red thing glowing on her back? It's just part of the ink tank. It's like the bottle cap of it. Also, there's the fucking Eiffel Tower. I don't know, some people think this is not the Eiffel Tower. This is the Eiffel Tower. That is just what it is. Oh yeah, they do this weird cut. They cut back to the opening here. And it's just a pose, which is very odd. And then it just cuts back, doesn't it? Like, what's the purpose of this? Yeah, like, it flashes back. So they meet up at the train station. The trains do have some logos and stuff, most notably, I think this is Ammo Knights. Right here in the front, right? It's logo on the top of the train. That's Ammo Knights, right? Pretty sure. And I pointed it out, but the trains in general here, these bear a very striking resemblance to the Octo Expansion train. So I kind of wonder what this area is. Like, is this stuff brought out from the Octo Expansion area? Like, maybe? I don't know. That might be a bit of a stretch, but something to think about. And then there's just a train riding. Nothing really special here to look at, honestly. Okay, so let's get some plaza stuff. So first of all, this plaza is fucking huge compared to the previous two we've had, and it looks way more dynamic. Like, the Splatoon one had a bit of height and stuff, and this one definitely is a more varied plaza. So, pigtails over there. Down here is a short style. I think that's a new one. Can't tell that one because they're wearing a cap. Can't tell that one, but I think it's an existing one already. A lot of old gear in this. Actually, I think all of these Inklings are wearing almost entirely old gear. The airplane isn't anything special. There's been airplanes in every single plaza. But I guess it's more to show off the height. Like, there's way more apartments and stuff here. Which, good news if you're someone who wants apartments. Because, I mean, look, they're fucking everywhere. And they're right next to the plaza. Another existing hairstyle, gear. And it turns a bit further to the left. So there's a whole area over here. There's a small area here. There's probably going to be some kind of shops. And then there's an entire area to the left side. The scooter shop? I don't think it's a scooter shop specifically. Actually, it does have a scooter logo on it. You're right. Maybe it is, but I don't see what the purpose was that. Another Splatoon 1 type logo thing. So it's probably a clothes, gear, some kind of shop like that. More new Octo styles, default Inkling style. There's the Deca Tower, and there's no monitor screen anywhere in this plaza, by the way. There is nothing anywhere. That wouldn't confirm weapons. Like, the Splatoon 2 weapon shop has some Splatoon 1 weapon skins and stuff. Like, I believe the E-liter is there. But as you can see, this extends farther backward. Like, look, this is a whole ass street back here, going this way. And there's even, like, a subway route above it. And then it cuts to the left, which is like a wider shot. And look at how much room there is this way. There's even some stuff to the left here. Oh, excuse me. Also, is this Octo style new? Yeah, this is one of the new ones. But, like, look at that. There's paths to go to the left here. This is like a little archway. And then there's this whole walk up. And there's a default Octoboy hairstyle still in the game. So it's like you can go right, left, forward, and then even backward here a little bit. This is a much larger plaza. Also, I love that, the ink color on this thing. Look at it. Vroom, that's cool. Also, this looks like traffic lights. And then they just put the logo. So, honestly, it looks like a way more interesting hub. I kind of like that, because the Splatoon 2 hub is kind of plain. It's kind of bland. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a few theories here, alright? And the first one's going to be about these weapons. Now, some people are going to say this is a coincidence, and I think it's complete bullshit. But let's look at the choices they picked. This is the very first trailer. They have a remix of the Splatoon 1... Like, let's just go over. This here... Alright, we're going with a big theory right now. You guys ready? This little music they play here... If you guys didn't know, listen. Okay. If you don't know, Splatoon 1 loading music. Where is it? Loading. Maybe this has it? Yeah. It's the same song. Okay, so that's one. That's 1 point. Trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. Give me a bit, I promise. After that, it's a remix of Splat Attack, which is a Splatoon 1 song, And then look at the weapons they're showing here, okay? Range Blaster, the best blaster in Splatoon 1. Dynamo Roller, the best roller in Splatoon 1. Or at least most iconic here, is what we're going to agree on. Leader, the most iconic charger of Splatoon 1. '96, the most iconic mid-range. Splatter Shot, and this is specifically a Splatter Shot with Inkzuka, which was the most iconic one in Splatoon 1. Hydra was the most iconic Splatling outside of Mini, but that's short range. And then Machine for Slosher is the only one that I would say is not in line with Splatoon 1 meta. Every other weapon fits it to some way or another in terms of representing each class, and then obviously Brellas and Dualies are absent in this trailer. So there's a lot of Splatoon 1 hints. Right off the bat, there's a lot of Splatoon 1 hints. And the other thing that I can talk about is, right now with the confirmed specials, there are 3 Splatoon 1 specials. There is the Trizuka, there's the Killer Whale 5.1, and there's the Big Bubbler. We have no confirmed returning Splatoon 2 specials. The one that is closest to it, which is Crab Tank to Baller, is an entirely different special. So I think there is a high possibility. There's missiles for a few frames. I don't think the missiles are, like, supposed to be there. I think that was a mistake. Because it doesn't appear in the second or third trailer. But regardless. Right now, in terms of confirmed specials, there are 3 from the first game and 2 new ones. And one of the 2 new ones... Well, actually, both of the 2 new ones borrow Splatoon 2 aspects. The Zipcaster has a recall like Inkjet does. And the, And Crab Tank literally behaves like Baller when it's rolling. So what I think we're gonna see is Splatoon 2 specials, if they want to bring them back, will be reworked into new specials, and they will not be, like, seen as existing Splatoon 2 specials. But they're gonna try to bring back all of the Splatoon 1 ones, and have them be closer to their original thing. So I expect we're gonna get Echolocator, Ink Strike, and, what the fuck is it called? Echolocator, Ink Strike, and Kraken, I think we're going to get. I am very confident that it's going to be Splatoon 1 specials that we're going to get. So we get the jumps in. Nothing new. God, I hate this in slow speed. We get bow. If you guys aren't sure how bow works, we can show it off real quick. So bow, you could see descending, vertical. They travel on top of each other. If used right when you land, diagonal, little bit. They're slightly curved. And then when they're standing flat, horizontal tri-shot. So that's how that works. And they also show off Squid Roll and Surge with Range Blaster specifically, which is incredibly exciting. Because they're showing off a weapon that is not able to move in this game, and they're showing it off moving. But also, small thing about Range I didn't really talk about that much. It looks like Range has piercing shots. It looks like they do not get body blocked anymore. Because look when they shoot this 96. It directs them, and then the shot goes into the floor. You can see the shot right down there. It's still traveling. You see it? It goes through them. It does not stop on them. The explosion that paints the floor this much is them dying. So Range has piercing shots. These are piercing. Like right now, that is a piercing shot. Which means that would also work on teammates, by the way. Which is massive. Also, by the way, Zuka right here. Really cool animation, but it still seems like it has the exact same data as S1. Yeah, there's Trizuka. That thing's gonna be fun. There's Whale. We already know how that works now. Trizuka's multiple blasts. See Dynamo. Oh yeah, another weird thing in this trailer. Not what we see, but what we don't see. Look at the fucking Hydra up here. Look at him. He does nothing. This is true for the entire trailer. The Hydra is suspiciously not doing anything. Every other player is actively shooting in this trailer, except the Hydra. You can see every single one, but this Hydra literally just stands still. Wait, hold on. It's range. Yeah, the weapon's coming out. Yeah, but like, look at this. It's weird. They show nothing from the Hydra. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. What weapon is this? Oh, that's Splatter Shot. Okay, okay. For a second, I thought that was Gluga, but no. Same person as bow player. Yeah, the range kills two of them here. Like, it cuts away. But, first of all, look at this fucking... Look at the accuracy. Look at it. He moves, and it shoots straight. Look at that. I mean, he fucking misses, but... Not because of the weapon. He just misses. And he kills these two. Good job, range blaster player. I love this hairstyle, by the way. This is nice. Ooh, wait. Try Zuka on the bottom. Try Zuka on the bottom. Jeez, dude. Look at this special. Boom. Is the machine dead? I think the machine is fucking dead. Oh, no, we don't see. By the way, this is not the same crab. Look at this shit. People were on me for saying this is a turret. Look at it. It's tiny. Look at it compared to the stage. It is tiny. This was not the same special at this phase. Look at it. It's so small. Also, here they have the gear from the opening, so that is accessible. New Autobomb? Where? No. Oh, no, the crab's not an Autobomb. They just... I don't know what the fuck they wanted it to do. I think they wanted the crab to be a turret. No, they said it was a special. So I think they wanted it to be a turret, and then they changed their mind in this game. Thank fuck. Okay. So this is now an original song. And this trailer has different weapon stuff now. So this trailer, weapon-wise, we got Undercover Gluga Splash. Weapons very prominent in Splatoon 2. We still got the bow, because of course we do. We gotta show it off. And the other weapons, we have Clash, Roller. Two weapons are more prominent in this game, but they kept the 96 and Charger. So outside of the 96 coming back and the bow coming back, we are now at Splatoon 2 weapons. Not necessarily meta ones, but less strict meta, harder to pull off with it. But these are weapons that are more known for their Splatoon 2 stuff. Yeah, they grab the blaster differently than shooters. Like, blasters have their own entrance animation, so they're gonna be their own class in this game. Like, you see how the shooter pulls it up differently? Kind of just shakes it on. And then the blaster does it entirely differently. Blasters are finally not just fucking shooters, bro. Look, they hold this one down, this one's held to the side. Different weapon class. Finally. It is not just listed as a shooter. Completely unique entrance animation. Dude, this view is so sick, dude. Like, look at this for the opening. What a view of everything. Like, this is so useful. Like, to see the general layout of the whole stage. Right here. It's so smart. Mid-air spawns are so smart, dude. The more I look at this shit, like, the better it is. This stage is awesome, by the way. People are worried about it, but there's, like, an absurd amount of ways up here. I think the stuff up top needs a bit more cover, but it's very good. Yeah, this is dev cam. This is not spectator. We'll get to spectator cam, because they do use that later. But this trailer is not, spectator cam. This is dev cam. You can't do this with spectator. So this is, like, a developer camera mode. So yeah, look at this crab tank now. This is a different fucking special. Isn't a big fan for this map? I think people are just worried about it. Like, look at this. You can climb up here. You can go on this left side. You can go underneath and climb this wall. This is an inkable wall. You can go around. You can go over here and flank. You can just shoot people up top. Like, there's a lot of ways to move on this map. I think this top area just gets people worried, and I mean, it kind of does, but I'm not that worried about it. No, there is no other crab. This is the crab tank. The other crab is just not real. Also, dude, look at the fucking bow speed, dude. That's zero. Look at that. Look at that little boost. Look at this. This is 0.25 speed. Like, it's a little bit... Like, look at this shit. What the fuck? This isn't sped up. This is just a camera angle. Look. There's no speed up here. Look at the baller. This is not sped up. The bow is just that fucking fast. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's not, it's just the camera moves, but everything moves at the same speed. The bow is just that fast. Okay. Also, look down here. Look at this guy. Look at like him entering the ink. That animation has like a shimmer. Is that like a special get thing? I don't know what that is. Bow will get nerfed after launch? I don't know. Yeah, let's see how it rails. But yeah, crab tank. I've gone over this special to death, so I won't bore you guys too much with it. Whenever you shoot, you pop out of it. Very, very cool. I like it. No run speed? I doubt anyone here is stacking substantial amounts of gear. Dude, that special's gonna be good. Okay, big bubbler. So the main thing I don't think people have noticed about big bubbler is look at the sides here in this clip, okay? I want you guys to watch this far... Actually, you can even see it here a little bit, but look at this left side next to the ledge, okay? Look how far away the bubble shield is from it, okay? Just pay attention to it right now. Like, keep your eyes glued on that. Yeah. It shrinks, and it shrinks fast. Look at how fast it shrinks. You can see it on the right side, too. Look at that. And then it stops here. Or not stops, but it slows down. Even though it's still taking damage, it slows down there. Can opponents enter it? Probably, because we see the roller go out of it. So I'm assuming people can go into it. No, the splat bomb detonated on it, but the splat bomb didn't do anything. Look. The bomb didn't make it really shrink any faster than it already was. So, knowing what we do about Whale now, especially, since we've seen player cam of Whale, Bubbler in Splatoon 1 only lasted 4.5 seconds. It was very short. So what I'm willing to bet is this special does not last very long. And that damage will speed up that container. Like, I think that damage will shrink it, but then as it gets smaller, it will shrink at a slower speed. That seems to be how it works. You see, the roller here steps out of his shield. And it's even smaller. And then they get the kill. But before that, they don't do damage. But it might just be that undercover shield isn't programmed to take damage properly or something. Because it doesn't take damage here. So it's kind of hard to say. But there is also a possibility that you can only attack outside of it. Like it blocks ink from both sides. Either way, really, really cool special. Super jump. A museum. Look at museum. It's so beautiful. What weapon is that? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, look at this weapon. Is that range or reg? Look. Look, look, look. That has to be Range Blaster, right? No, that's not a Zuka. Zuka would have kept traveling. Zuka doesn't explode in the air. That's not Zuka. That looks like Range. Look at that. That's red. This guy here, where my mouse is. That's who I'm talking about. Look at him. That is 100% a Range Blaster. That's one shot. That changes something. I've never seen Range Blaster here, and we don't see Whale here. That's a big radius. The radiuses just look bigger in the trailer, but it's just dev view, so I don't think it's actually bigger. Wait a second. Wow. So the fucking dude, the developers of this game, look, there's blue and yellow both here, which means one of the devs went on the spinner, did this jump, then walked over here, jumped on this spinner, and got over here. Is the spawn actually there? No. The spawn's normally here. Or here, on this map. There's none. There is no spawn barrier anymore. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. It looks like it's the same outside of the fact that the spawn point is removed. This is exactly how it looks in Turf 4. But there is no spawn pad at all anymore. This fire shot, roller, bow. It jumped to someone else here. Splash. That's who we see. Also, there's posts again. Thank God we can see people draw Among Us on Museum. Where did the Range Blaster go, though? Because that's undercover. That's Gluga, that's bow. Range was in blue, right? Charger, roller, range. These two games? Yeah, they must have. Because that's a 96 there. So they just switched out the range. That's interesting. I wonder if they did it just to keep Whale out of this one? I'm not sure. But they already showed Whale. It is weird. Yeah, Zipcaster, they always do this little wall jump. This special looks fucking crazy. Look at it. You can literally use the second one before you touch the ground. Like, you can Zipcast up here, and then you can Zipcast somewhere else. Range was there? Is Range still here? Where? Where do you see it? Wait, what's that weapon on the left? Is that a bucket? The fuck is that? Also, wait, is that a squid surge or is that a jump? Is that a bait? This is definitely a squid surge, bro. Look at this guy. Look how high up he is. Jesus, dude. Look how high squid surge goes, dude. Look at it. That's when he's already descending. That's not even peak height. Dude is fucking flying, and you can still touch the ledge. Yeah, like, you go up here and you could totally do it too. It's so interesting to me. Charger, Clash. Okay, and all these weapons are the same. Look at the bow user, dude. Look at the bow just zoom. And this is a little sped up, but still, Jesus. Bows are so fucking fast. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't think we see the range again. There's curling. Burst was earlier. I don't care to point it out because I've already said it. But yeah, curling and burst are in the game. I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. Get another POV of the bubble shield despanning. There's your burst bomb, in case you didn't see it. Yo, what's up, J Music Band? We're just going through stuff here. Look at that burst bomb. Yeah. Okay, so I want to go through this section. This is the main reason I'm doing this, because after that fucking Flounder Heights image was in here, I am convinced that there might be more stuff here. So we're gonna watch this. I know we're here for the multiplayer, but they gotta be here. I'm gonna speed this up. There's no reason for it to be this slow. Oh yeah, I actually did know something earlier. First of all, this level's gonna be fucking fun, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? Look at this. Look at this shit. So yeah, there's that fish. Yeah, so, small detail. Look over here. That's the little, I'm so used to Aaron saying caviar. It's the little, like, 10 egg collection is right here. So this is a full-on, like, it is similar to hero mode. This is, yeah, these are all levels. That's the thing I'm trying to get at. These aren't sceneries. These are actual levels. These are all levels. They're upside down here, by the way, which we do not see normally. Okay, hold on, right here. Like, let me show you guys the fucking flounder detail. This is in half speed, by the way. You see how fast that went by? There's flounder on the left. That's Flounder Heights on the left side. Someone fucking saw that and figured it out. Like, what the, look at this. This is normal speed, okay? Normal speed. And they just hide Flounder in there. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's wild it went unnoticed? I mean, not really. Look how fast it is. This is 0.25x speed. Look how fast it's on the screen. That's it. But yeah. That's Flounder. As far as I can tell, none of the others reference stages. It's so... Why Flounder, though? I'm so ready, dude. Yeah, then they just have a real-life squid here, which is weird. But, I mean, it's Splatoon lore. Why 2 water tanks? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, of course it's not 100% confirmed. Also, this stuff looks like, Octo expansion scenery a little bit. A little bit. Mainly this one. This gives me Octo expansion vibes. Look at this. The floating objects. And then the Eiffel Tower shit. Alterna logo. Human fingerprint. Then the Jed will be captured as part of the story mode. I mean, this tiny-ass clone wants to take his place or some shit. I don't know, they have such weird lore. Like, what are these things? Like, this is Octo expansion type stuff. Yes, you can throw the child. you can throw the child. Gonna skip that for spoilers. Yeah, and then this is their different outfit. There's eggs. This is a rocket tower, by the way. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about the countdown that they hid. Because all of this is mostly repeated at this point. Oh yeah, by the way, shot. There's a machine somewhere in here, but I can't find it. But, can I reverse this? I don't think I can. But this right here... It's a countdown. It's in reverse. Or, like, it's distorted. But there's totally a countdown in the background that freezes... Yeah, it freezes on 3. 4, 3. You can hear it right there. 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Are we going to space, bro? Could do a frame by frame on YouTube? Yeah, I know. You can see the fucking little buddy move frame by frame in all his joy. Also, different ink tank here. This has to be the start. Like, this must be a hub. Also, the sky is fake. This sky is fake. Yeah, it is a human countdown. That's the weird part. The piss bottle. Now, Lil Buddy fucking takes care of the ink, because, like, we know it does this shit. Somehow. So touching this is death or something. And then that's the Grisco sound. I'm confident enough to know there's nothing here. Because I've gone through it too much. So we're gonna get on the game. Yeah, maybe. It's hard to say. There's so many, like, smaller things there. I think we have to wait to just know more, but... it's just, like... There's so many interesting stuff. Returning Flyfish. There's returning, like, all the salmon bosses use the Splatoon, all the returning bosses use the Splatoon 2 stuff. I don't think that means the specials will come back. Like, I really don't think we're gonna get any... Like, I want Stamp in the game, but I don't think we're gonna get a Splatoon 2 special unless if it's reworked. Like, that's my big takeaway. Is I think it's going to be closer to Splatoon 1 stuff than 2. I really think they're trying to focus on the Splatoon 1 theme. Like, especially the first trailer. The first returning map is a Splatoon 1 map. The weapons they showed were primarily Splatoon 1 weapons. The first song was a Splatoon 1 song. They hit the Splatoon 1 loading theme. Like, there's just way too much, like, favoritism to Splatoon 1, which is interesting.